think I'm live. I think I am. Okay, good morning, guys. I didn't really know how to start this video. I wasn't really planning on it, and I'm streaming live between um, Insta and Facebook. And I think I just want to talk about this thing called shame. And it is such a freaking debilitating emotion, pain, that's associated with the shame when we allow it to seep in. And I think the way that I've been feeling lately is I've been feeling a lot of shame. And I want to talk to you guys about this today because I think it's an emotion that none of us can escape. I think at some point in time, we experience shame. It's complicated. And I want to talk to you today about how I'm experiencing right now in my body a lot of pain and how it's actually the emotion I've been experiencing is shame with it. So, for those of you who don't know me, first, my name is Jennifer Luddington. I am a high performance mindset and health coach, and I help people generate their own power so they can stop blowing up their life and start blowing up their beliefs, the beliefs that don't serve them. And so today I'm going to talk to you, but first I want to tell you who I love working with. So I love working with that woman. And if this is you, put a one in the comments because it's like that driven woman who's so driven and hustling so hard, she sometimes forgets how to connect with her femininity, how to connect with herself, how to really get honest about her values and, even her sexuality, right? And then I also love working with that woman who is like behind the scenes and she hasn't quite found her voice or remembers how to use it and she wants to connect to that again. So I love working with those two types of women. And what I want to share with you today is not easy for me to talk about. And I actually had a breakdown over the past couple of days because I realized that I've been talking about these masks of protection. Have you guys seen these videos I've been doing about the masks of protection? I've been doing a lot of these masks of protection videos and I was convicted. I was convicted hard because I was wearing a mask of protection. I was trying to protect myself from being seen because I was ashamed. I was ashamed of the truth. And to be really honest, I'm in an extreme amount of pain today because on Monday I hurt my neck and my back. And I started to tell myself these lies. Right, I started to tell myself these lies of, oh, it was just a hard workout. Oh, I'm injured because it was an overhead squat and that's an injury-prone movement and I shouldn't have done it and I know better. That was a lie. I was telling myself a false truth. I was justifying the actual root cause of what has happened to my back and neck. And I'm sitting here in pain, but I'm ashamed of it. And I realized that my pain needs to become my purpose. I need to turn that into my purpose so that you don't have to experience that same kind of shame and pain. And let me tell you what happened. So I'm doing my overhead squat, you guys, and this isn't easy for me to talk about. And I realized that it's not the overhead squat movement. I was lying to myself. I was justifying my own behavior. I wasn't being honest with myself, and therefore it was causing me shame because the real truth, the real truth to why I'm now suffering with this neck and back injury, the one that keeps coming up, is because of what I did to my body. The way that I didn't live into my values. The way that I hid behind protection of creating this perfect physique all the time. And doing that, I developed all these eating disorders. Well, the eating disorders have consequences. The choices that we make, the untruths that we live into, the lies that we tell ourselves, this external pressure that we live into creates consequences for those behaviors, whether we like it or not, right? And I was trying to justify that, oh, it was just because I was lifting heavy. No. The truth of my shame is that for 8 years, I hung my head over a toilet and binged and purged. I starved myself. I binge ate. I lived into a lie. I justified my behavior. And now I have consequences for that. I broke down my cervical and thoracic spine. I damaged my ligaments. I created osteoarthritis in my upper neck and back. There's shame in that. And this is the thing, that pain of living into a lie, of not being aligned with my values, of being out of integrity, of doing things that harmed myself, even though logically I knew it was bad for me, I couldn't control it because I was motivated by external pressures of what I should be, or who I should be, or how I should look. And I let that fear of being not enough, the fear of being judged, the fear of being an imposter, the fear of being discovered for not being smart enough or fit enough or look the right way, had consequences. Consequences now that I'm ashamed of. Consequences now that I could easily justify away and pretend and put a mask of protection on and not show you exactly what goes on when you don't live into your values. When you allow external pressures to dictate your behaviors and actions instead of living into your truth. That's how I blew up my life. This consequence is how I've blown up my life. It's not easy to say. But I'm really freaking sick of influencers and people in this industry or coaching or whatever. I'm so sick of people protecting themselves from the truth and not showing up fully and authentically. And look, you guys, this is me. This sucks. It's not fun to be sitting in this pain and the shame, but it's my truth. And my truth hopefully can empower you to start making changes in your behavior. Because somebody's going to pay the price for not living into your values. It might be you, it might be your family, it might be people around you. But by you not showing up, not being honest, not telling the truth, not living in integrity, and hiding behind protection and these masks of pretending like things are okay, is going to lead you down a path of consequences that you'll have to live with. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to blow up those beliefs before they blow up your life. So I wanted to share that with you today. I'm going back to the chiropractor and doctor this afternoon to try to get some Prolozone injections into my upper back and neck to heal the ligaments that I've damaged from not eating, from not having the proper vitamin D or calcium or nourishment, and from binging and purging for a long time, for many years, because I was so externally motivated instead of really tapping and connecting into what was true for me. So, guys, if you're sick of lying to yourself, if you're sick of living half-truths, if you're sick of justifying your behavior, if you're just sick of yourself, I mean, you might be, you might not be, I don't know. But if you are, and if you want to stop, and if you want to get real, message me. I'm here. You don't have to live in shame. You don't have to live out of integrity. You don't have to live in frustration and overwhelm and anxiety. You can live here. You can live in the moment. You can learn to live into your own values. Because that's where alignment lives. That's where fulfillment lives. That's where it doesn't get wavering, right? That's where you can fully connect and live into your purpose. All right, guys. Again, my name is Jennifer Luddington. I am known as Jen the Generator, and I help you empower yourself so that you can stop blowing up your life and start blowing up these beliefs that aren't serving you. All right, you guys, have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday, hopefully with my neck feeling a little bit better.